What is up? What is up? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing? See if everything's clear. Let's check audio. Wait a sec for people to hop in here. Man, today has been a good day so far. Hope everyone else can relate. Made some money this morning. Made some money on GBP USD and Euro USD. Let me see. Good. All right. All right. Anyway, what is up, y'all? Hope y'all having a good morning. I'm having an excellent morning. Money was made on GU and Euro USD. I'm not going to be on here long. I did mention that we're going to go over the correlations of Euro USD and GBP USD. Um, we'll dive into that, but I'm not going to get too deep into that today. Just because I want to just go over these setups here on these pairs and then hop off here and enjoy my day. So let's get into it. So looking at the dollar here, um, going into New York session this morning, I had seen this huge impulse from news the other day, which if we pull news up, we can see uh, Tuesday on the 23rd, right? 23rd, huge push to the downside on the dollar, right? So huge push to the downside on the dollar. News lets us know what the markets want to do. Yes, we did have flash services. A lot of I always forget what the first word is. Management indexes. Yeah, purchasing managers index. So pretty much that's what news was on Tuesday, and you could tell right here clearly. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, guys. Like, I'm not kidding when I say, like, sometimes the aftermath of news events are some of the easiest moves to capitalize on. Literally, some of the easiest moves that you can make money on. And I have proven that over and over again. Um, so let's get into these setups here. So the other day, this was my markup. Yesterday, eh, um, the other day, this was my markup after news, guys. We talked about this on the live yesterday, right? And we talked about this on live yesterday. So look, huge push to the upside on the euro. I wish I wish I had a pen setting on this. Yeah, other than a web capture. But anyway, yeah, news, heavy push to the upside. Fibonacci from the swing low to the swing high after this retracement had already started, right? And I was waiting for price to get down here, right? Like we mentioned yesterday, equilibrium would have been right around here, around 997. Once you get this Fibonacci level planted in your brain, it's obvious, 50 is right above or below your 62 or 61.8, whatever you use. Um, and you can see that little rejection right here. Price gave a little bounce off of equilibrium and then started to come down under that. This is where we're getting into the volatile stage of the market. We're getting into the volatile stages of the market. I'm live right now, brother. Um, we get into the volatile stages of the market, right? And we want to look at the lowest point of demand or the highest point of supply, right? That's what our main goal is, right? Supply is high, demand is low. That's where we attack the market. But if you look at this, right, huge pulse to the upside. So let's go to the live chart now on Euro USD. So right around here, pretty much, was where we marked up the chart. This is what it looked like. And I was waiting for price to get down into this demand area to give me some type of rejection, some type of reaction, right? And if we look, we're waiting. You see this heavy drop off in the market, right? This is one of two things. This is one of two things here. So what this tells me, one, is they're trying to trick you. They're trying to trick you in giving you a false sense of direction. This push to the downside here into this demand zone, they're giving you a false sense of direction. They're trying to trick you. So what does retail do? What does retail do, my guys? What do they do? Sell, sell, sell. Come on, guys, sell. Sell this, guys. Let's get in, guys. Let's sell. Boom. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. Now, what is the second thing? They have placed buy orders at this lowest point here. They have placed buy orders here. And now this candle tells me that they're releasing all of the sell orders that they have in place, possibly for this session, this hour, this day, even. I mean, this candle's bearish right now, but who knows what it's going to look like at the end of the day, right? So we're bearish on this candle now, but who knows what it's going to look like at the end of the day. So those are one of two things that it tells me, right? And just like everything in life, a lot of people preach this. A lot of people preach this, but just like everything in life, observe the masses and do the opposite, right? Do the opposite. A lot of people are selling down here. A lot of people are selling here. They see this big old push and they start selling off down in this area. Really stupid. Really dumb. So we bought Euro here in this area and I'm out already. I got my 50 pips already. I got my 50 pips on this already. So I'm out of this trade. I don't give a shit what happens next. I don't care what happens after this. I made my money. I'm good to go. I'm gonna enjoy my day. Made my 50 pips on the euro, right? So simple setup, guys. Like huge impulse to the upside, the actual direction that they want to send the market. Huge push to the downside, inducing all the naive traders that don't have enough knowledge, right? All the retail traders, traders that um, try and force the momentum and not flow with the momentum. You get me? So a lot of traders are selling here. We were buying. And obviously, if you know where they're selling here, right? If they're selling here, where do you think their stop losses are? Up here. And what did this candle do? Stopped every single one of them out. All right. So that was the setup on the euro. Now let's look at GBP USD because it's the same thing. So we're looking at the pound now. Same thing as yesterday. We talked about, just like in my chat here, talked about it. Um, I think I mentioned this yesterday, but there might be some great opportunities to capitalize on the aftermath of news. Usually there is. Usually there is, because of volatility in the market. And when there's volatility in the market, you should take that as a hint that a lot of money is being pushed into the market. You need to take that as a hint, not like I don't even know what retailers really think anymore when they see these big candles. Like they'll be trying to buy up here, like this big ass push right here, and then they're buying, and the market comes back down into that demand zone. It's like what's a hypothetical I could use? Well, it's like the hypothetical of leaving your wallet at the house, right? So you start right here. Let's go to GBP USD. You start right here, right? And you leave the house. Boom. Oh, okay. Well, I got to my destination right here, but I forgot my wallet. So now I have to backtrack and go grab my wallet, and now I can head towards wherever it was, the store or whatever, to finally purchase what I was going to buy, right? So it's like you that might not be the best because I don't know how to explain it perfectly. I know other people have explained that analogy like pretty well. Um, yeah, not very able to explain it. In my mind, it sounds good though. In my mind, it sounds good. But when it comes out, it's like, yo, what are you saying, bro? But anyway, same thing, man. Same setup, different pair. Same setup, different pair. So if we look at this, what before I say anything, what do you guys see similar to what happened on Euro USD right here and GBP USD right here? Huge push to the upside. I'm hoping that's what you guys said. I'm hoping that's what you all thought, because that's what I see. Huge push to the upside on GBP USD. Same setup, different pair. So we bought Euro USD down here, made 50 pips easily, got out, take my money. Price comes back into equilibrium. You can see it closely taps it here. You get a rejection and then a push below equilibrium. What did I mention yesterday about equilibrium? If price is bearish and it pushes above equilibrium, chances are if it's the right move, if it's the correct move, you're going to get a volatile push to the downside. No, it might not be a 500 pip push to the downside every time. That's not what I'm looking for in the markets. I want my 40, 50 pips and I'm out. I want to enjoy my day. I don't want to make trading my whole day anymore. And I hope that, you guys can strive to get to that point as well. Because let's be honest, sitting on these charts all day gets very boring. It gets redundant. You're looking at the same thing every time. So once you have that strategy planted in your brain on what you know that you're looking for, you can capitalize on it. So price dips below equilibrium. We see this hefty push right here. You know what? I'll put the 50% on just so you guys can see it. Right here. See how I got close to this? Rejection. Boom. We pushed through that. And what does price do? It gets into this last bit of selling, this demand zone, before the strong push up that was news. Before that strong push up, it was news, right? Now, what do? We come back down in here. We should be thinking about being buyers now, not selling. We should be thinking about buying. So it gets into this area, 50 pips. I had just got out of that. I just made my money. So I made 100 pips today on two pairs. And I'll post these charts. I have before and afters. You guys can um, see that in the chat. I'll post the before and afters um, later today. Uh, but it all correlates, man. GBP, the Euro USD, and the dollar, right? I mean, look at this. This is self-explanatory right here. We have expansion, contraction, continuation, right? Learn the four elements. I'm telling you guys, study the four elements of trading. Study the four elements of trading. Let me see if I can try and find it right quick. Give me a second. I might be able to send it here in the chat. Let me see. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So consolidation, expansion. What do we see right here? Look, what do we see right here? Consolidation, right? There's the first one. Expansion. There's the second one. Uh, Retracement, right here, right? There's the third one. And then what's the fourth? Another expansion, right here. So there's your four elements. Well, I know that. Well, I guess in this sense here, there's three, but the fourth one would be reversal, which doesn't apply in this setup here. So we have consolidation, that's one. Expansion, that's two. Retracement, that's three. And then another expansion. And usually the expansions usually come after the consolidation or the retracement phase, right? Okay, so we can see that here. Since we identified that on the dollar, that should give us our bias on Euro USD and GBP USD. Very simple setups, guys. Very, very, very simple setups. I'm gonna take this picture here. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. All right. All right. So that's it on those setups. We're gonna go over this right quick, and then I'm gonna hop off here. I'm gonna hop off here. Um, but we're not even gonna go in depth on this one. We're just going to look at the fourth one here. Good Lord. We're going to look at the fourth one here. This one. So you see right here, it says the dollar is bearish, right? Well, what happens? Yeah. What happens when the dollar is bearish? We should see some bullish price action on Euro USD and GBP USD. We should see some bullish action. But let's look at Euro GBP, right? We could say that this is kind of a consolidated day. I mean, you can see besides this push up here, which is funny because if if the euro has strength and GBP USD has strength, what happens? Look at that. It says right here that Euro GBP should be going sideways, but that's not always the case. Because if you look here, right, just like in this one here, or excuse me, this one here, right, it says that GU should be bearish, the dollar bullish, but if you look, that's the minor pair in Euro GBP. So this would go up, right? So how does that make sense? How does that make sense? And why would the euro be going sideways if the dollar is going up, right? Well, that's because there might be at some points, and I don't want to get too deep in this, which I already am. I'm going on a rant on it already. But at some points, the pound might have more strength that day than the euro, which would cause Euro GBP to do whatever GBP USD is doing, if that makes sense. But that's all I wanted to show on this right here. That's all I wanted to show. Um, so you guys can screenshot that. It's in the chat also. So if you want to join my chat, the link is down below, or I'll post the link in the description box below of my chat. You can join there. Um, it's just a chat for me to post to you guys. So if you guys want to conversate with me or anything, you can send me a DM or just simply chat in the YouTube live chat here. If you guys have questions, if you want me to look at a pair or whatever, I'd be more than willing to answer your guys' questions or look at whatever pair or just say what's up. Don't matter to me. Um, but I'll post this in the chat and I'll put my link down in the description box. You guys can join that and get some knowledge out of there. I got a lot of good stuff. I'm going to be posting a lot more in there. I got some PDFs that I've made in the past that I'm going to post in there as well. Um, but yeah, that's all I wanted to go over, guys. Um, 50 pips made on Euro USD, 50 pips made on GBP USD. My money has been made today, 100 pips between two pairs. And you know, if you guys didn't capitalize on these moves, that sucks. Because we talked about this stuff yesterday on yesterday's live, and I also said in the chat, you know, there's potential to capitalize on moves after the news has been done. So I'm gonna get off here. I got some stuff that I need to do today. Uh, anyway, I'm gonna get off here, guys. It's nice talking to you. I might do a live stream tomorrow, New York session. It might be a little bit earlier than this. I got my workout in and got around a little late today. Um, but also, um, I wanted to do the live stream kind of after I had got out of the trades as well. That way I don't have to worry about it. But anyways, nice seeing you all. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Um, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be live streaming tomorrow. Peace out.